Back on site again, so address for this refurbishment that we did, 21 Colton Road, Nottingham, postcode NG3 2DG. We invited you here just over a month and a half ago when we had Luigi from LN Capital. He came to have a look and see what we've been doing on our projects, take a bit of a look around and just to see what we do, I guess, at Brighter Investments. So we was pleased to show him all the hard work that we've been doing over the past 1 year. The client was also on site that day and had a discussion with Luigi as well in terms of the challenges that we faced. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been doing many on-site visits with clients as well. So a few clients that work with Brighter Investments will be used to seeing this property now that we've been advertising over the last few weeks. Over the next 2 weeks, we've already got 200 bookings from a company that we work very closely with locally. What they will be doing is they will be having the staff and the artists that come on a weekly basis actually stay here over those next few months between now and the summer. And the refurb obviously coming to pieces now in the last week and more or less complete, as you can see. That it's more relaxed, more cozy, more of a friendly environment, so to speak. Total figures, I mean, again, roughly just short of £400,000 investment. Valuation, so quite interesting because as an actual flat that's actually being sold unoccupied, I mean, you'd look quite in the region of, let's say, £90,000, but as an operating business that's now bringing in an income in excess of over £100,000 per calendar year, you can now, in the valuation point of view, I mean, we spoke to the values that said once you've got that 6-month income being generated, you can easily look at placing a value in excess of £1.5 million. So you're talking about a large amount of profit being generated, but also more importantly, the amount that it's bringing in per calendar month and for the year is phenomenal. Service accommodation allows you to do those kind of numbers when you compare it with HMO. HMO, again, another avenue that brings in a very good yield. We've got another blog that will be coming out shortly about the difference between HMOs and service accommodation. You can see that in terms of which strategy to go with, property in general, there's never a right or wrong answer, I'd like to say. In my opinion on that, it's always good to have a vast portfolio. So there's no issue with having, for example, your residentials in there, your service accommodations and your HMOs. For me personally, I would say HMOs gives you that income that is more or less guaranteed. So you've got your tenants in there on a long-term basis that are paying a good amount per week, but you know that that's definitely coming in. With service accommodation, okay, you've got your ups and downs, you've got your periods where there may not be many bookings. So for me, I mean, I would sway with the HMO side, but as I said, with property, there's never a right or wrong answer from that point of view.